Good morning, good afternoon, and welcome to another scene of Living World of Darkness. Today, Lady Sheridan has asked to arrange a meeting with Travis because at their last meeting he had discussed wanting to look about getting into a business of some kind, something to make him some money. So she's been doing a little bit of investigation, but mostly she kind of wants to ask a bit more about what he has in mind. And so she's arranged to meet him at a bar in the Wall Street area of the city. And after a quiet word with a couple of the people, has managed to secure a slightly secluded corner booth for them to have their conversation in, and is now waiting for Travis to arrive with two large glasses of red wine in front of her.
Travis comes. He looks around and sees Sheridan. He smiles and comes near Lady Sheridan. Hello?
Good evening. And she'll gesture towards the other glass and the rest of the seats in the booth. It is actually a relatively busy bar, but it's full of quite businessy people, so they're mostly clumped in groups rather than mingling too much.
Travis sits, takes red wine. I arrived, so Lady Sheridan, how are you? How is everything?
It's going moderately well. I wanted to ask about your interest in a business. Quite what kind of a business you had in mind?
I was looking around and, I might look for myself to have a bar, or maybe, I don't know, I can be a teacher for students. But he looks to Lady Sheridan and in her eyes, and I just have high dreams for myself. The good dreams.
And what might those dreams be?
The living rich, being rich because I can't be rich anymore because of certain things. I had done a lot of things in my life which for my future, but now I learn I can't do it. I was going to sign a contract in a year about me playing in another team, and the contract was going to have a lot of zeros. But now I quit, as you know, so I don't know what to do.
I see. If you don't mind me asking, what kind of a living accommodation do you find yourself with at the moment?
Still couldn't actually, see. I just can't focus on things. The problem is I was having a lot of fun in the college. College life was really good, but when I came here, I feel like I am nobody. And I don't want to feel like that.
I see. So do you think a bar is quite what you have in mind?
Yeah, maybe.
Bearing in mind that they don't tend to be the most profitable of businesses. Profitable, yes, but not
not great. You need to be you need to achieve something different to be famous in New York.
Yes. So as I said, do you feel that a bar would satisfy you?
Well, we just understand that it's it's not the best for me. But how about, well, we do, what was the name of that business? He just kind of thinks and, oh yeah, never mind that. That's yeah. You know that
No, feel free
I
to mention it.
you know the I heard when you become something like us or you, there are things that we can't do. It's like in front of being in front of eyes is one thing, and being something that takes attention a lot, it's another thing. I wanna just live good. Like it's like, well, I was going to be a rich, but I can't now, and I wanna
There's nothing
earn
to say
those
that you
money.
can't be rich, just that
The
a pub would not be the way to go about it.
yeah, and also I drink. I probably will drink the half of the pub's alcohol, so yeah, it shouldn't be me. I still earn money from my fathers and they take money from them. But I, with my own business and the money that they will provide, it's going to be good for me. The like Travis takes a red wine, takes a sip, and puts it back. The What kind of business that you might help the most?
Well, I have been rather focusing on the media of late, but
Hmm.
not sure quite how profitable that would be either.
Media is always says what is good for America, and I believe that I am not really interested in what good of the nation as a whole at the moment because I want to be good for myself. I do care, of course, I'm a fair American, but or I believe that I am.
So, what skills would you say you have?
I
It will be
can.
important
Okay.
to make a success.
I was a radio, cinema, television student, but the I was also going to I was a sportsman. I can run really fast and do things, but well, it's not going to be really good at. Um, or things I am sociable. Like I'm not the most social person, but the drinking and she looks at you and says, being beautiful or handsome helps.
She'll give a small smile at that comment.
And I was also doing some performance in cinema club, being actor in shortcut movies.
Have you possibly considered creating adverts or something of that nature? A small studio to film and generally make a media? Something to do with the billboards in Times Square, perhaps.
That might help, but he out of character. You know the teenage dreams that being rich and doing nothing. So he's kind of lazy at the moment. But I, mm, yeah, that's okay too.
As I
Mm,
said, what would make you happy? What would satisfy you? Because Different things suit different people, different jobs, different lifestyles.
Hmm. Okay, I believe that I had a different lifestyle. I, as much as I was, meeting with the other people, I always wanted to have some another, you know, um, club or bar, but a high place, like high society things, like meeting with the, at least having a restaurant or something like that.
I
I
see.
was, I was always wanted to be close with the individuals that have power. Yeah.
Well, shortly I am looking into acquiring a rather large tower that is as yet unused and might need some facilities towards the base of it.
Tower.
Skyscraper.
Oh. Hmm.
And I believe it is laid out with a combination of apartments and offices. So, pretty much any form of business that might need a location could easily be inhabited there, provided a certain amount of discretion
Hmm.
be used. Would predominantly be for the use of members of my kind, but I could probably make an exception.
Ah, that is nice. Hmm. That kind of business. By the way, the Travis has academics tree, and his knowledges are kinda the okay. Let's say like he has mostly two dots in most of things. He looks at them. If you need any, if you know help in that, as we have speak before, you can let me know. And how about we wait a little bit more before I just right now I really can't decide about what kind of business that I move towards.
Well, it's definitely worth considering.
Yeah, it is, of course. That
I
the
don't
thing that you
know
tell me, awesome.
how I don't know how long your kind tends to live, no offence, but it is unlikely to be quite so long as my kind. So you might want to consider your options and come to the conclusion of what would be best for you, what would make you happiest, because opportunities can take a while to come around again.
You're right.
And whilst I have all the time in the world to wait for more opportunities,
I do not.
yes.
The Travis takes some red wine again. He drinks a bit more this time. The
Not that I would like to upset you in any way, but as I said, it is worth considering your options. There is no rush.
Hmm. I heard some of your friends is in a park or around a park. Have you heard about it?
News to me, but I can certainly look into it. Which park?
I I will tell you the name of the park that I had. The your other character told me. The I heard you guys also have some differences between. Yeah, you're not all everybody. Everybody is not in the same in your society. I also catch a name, I believe.
A name?
Gang gang Gangre.
Ah, yes. I know exactly who to have a word about. Is there a problem?
No, 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 no. Trust me, if there's a problem, our elders or the other guys will do something. But I was just heard about those people who were living close to Grammar Park. Some of them, I don't know who, or one of them.
I see. Yes, actually, now that you mention it, I have visited the the people in question at just such a location. I wasn't aware there was any of your kind around there.
We do picnics sometimes.
I see. Well, given that picnics are very rarely at night.
Yeah, they are rare, but we can do one night. Rare is good.
Rare is certainly interesting.
I will talk with you in one day. I don't want to miss this opportunity.
Splendid. Well, as I said, there is no rush. Just simply let me know when you have an idea what you would like to do, and I shall find you the space to do it in.
Thank you a lot, Lady Sheridan. Um,
Of
well,
course, it is entirely down to you to make it a success or not.
Of course I know. Well, I was going to say let's just hang out more and do some stuff, but I know that you will reject me, so he will rise from the chair.
She'll raise an eyebrow at that comment, but she'll let him go.
Travis will leave, look behind of Lady Sheridan, and then go out from the door.
And there the scene will end.